In today's video, I'm going to show you the difference between the Trelino toilet and the Trebolo toilet. As you can see, they look similar. They're a little bit different in their styling. There's a front view and a side view and a back view, which shows you the hinges, the hinge difference when you open up the different toilets, the amount of room that the lid takes up when you open it up at the back side, which can make a difference, like in my van. And as you can see, both of these have a little slot where you could actually make something to lock those into a slide-out drawer. As you'll notice, this is the exploded view, and on the right side, the Trebolo toilet, the lid is actually attached to the bottom. On the left, the Trelino toilet, the lid is actually attached to the seat itself. The poop bucket on the Trebolo is quite a bit taller than the one on the Trelino. The lid on the Trelino poop bucket locks down. The one on the Trebolo does not. The P-jugs are quite similar in size, but the P-valves are very different. This is the safe shell, Trebolo, and this is the Trelino. Both sides, it looks obviously quite different. Surprisingly enough, the lids are actually interchangeable. They'll fit on either one's jug. The handles are a little bit different, and further on, I'll be showing you in a video the difference between the handles and the sturdiness. As the P-valves are very different, so are the connections that the urine diverters have to those. The Trelino is 13 inches exact, and the Trebolo is about 13 3/8. The box of the Trebolo is much shorter than the Trelino. When you lift the lid, it kind of loses some of that shortness. Trebolo is much more tapered, so it's much narrower at the bottom, unlike the Trelino. The seat of the Trebolo actually locks into the box with this little slot, and the Trelino just lifts up easily with putting your fingers in these little slots. To open the Trebolo, it has a lock that keeps the lid attached. Release that to lift it up. Trelino, there's nothing to hold the lid on. Get to the bottom, to the inside. Trelino, you simply lift that up, then you can get your lid to put on your poop bucket. The Trebolo has locks on each side, so this is held down, locked in. You need to do that to release it. Toilets are required to be disassembled like this in order to put a lid on the poop bucket. A major design flaw, in my opinion. So here's the shake test. Here's a test with the pee bottles full. Let's see. Let's try this. Handle, the handle. So a quick overview of the design flaw is the poop bucket is too large, and the lid that goes on the poop bucket is impossible to put on without taking the whole toilet apart. Minivan Man and I have come up with a solution for these toilets, and that is to use a smaller container for the poop bucket. I use a 1-gallon can, and the lid fits on that really nice. And in my other video that I did on the composting toilet, I go through the details of how to modify it and how to make stuff to prevent smell. And as always, thanks for watching my videos.